What's up, YouTube? Longhorn Whistler here, and today we are going to be installing Windows 95 in VMware Workstation. A couple of things you're going to need is a boot disk for Windows 95 and a Windows 95 ISO image. I will provide links to both in the video description. So, let's begin. I'm going to go to New Virtual Machine. I'm going to select my ISO. Name my VM. Choose how I want my hard disk to be, and then click Customize Hardware so we can add our boot disk. To add our boot disk, we click Add, we click on Floppy Drive, we click on Use a Floppy Image, we click Browse, and we click Windows 95A. And then we click Close, click Finish, and the machine will power on. Alright, machine's powered on. So now what we have to do is we have to use fdisk to create the partition so DOS can use it. DOS is Windows 95's underlayer. So let's go to fdisk, press enter, then press enter again. And then we have to reset the virtual machine. And then we are going to enter format C:. This will format the hard drive so Windows 95 can use it. Then we gotta enter our volume name. And we're all set. Now we need to copy the Win95 folder from the Windows 95 ISO. So let's go to C:, make directory, Windows, and then we're going to go to that directory. Then we're going to make another directory called Options. Then we got to go into that directory. And then we got to create a directory called Cabs. And then go to that directory. And then we have to copy the files from the ISO image. So, in my case, it's copy /win95 /star.star, and then C:/ Windows /options /cabs /star.star, and then press enter. And it will copy all of the files from the Win95 folder. The reason we have to do this is because Windows 95 does not have a CD-ROM driver in the setup. So, that means it won't be able to access the cab files from the CD, which will make it so not all the files will get installed. For example, like drivers and some other important system things that Windows 95 needs won't be installed. Alright, now we're going to go to R:, CD Win95, and enter setup. Then press enter. Welcome to Windows 95 setup. Congratulations on your choice of Windows 95, the newest and easiest way to do what you want to do with your PC. Alright, continue. Click yes. And then now it's going to tell you to install in C Windows.000, but don't do that because we want it to install into the Windows directory. Then click next, and then click yes. Then it's going to prepare the directory and check available disk space. And we're going to select how we want to install it. And then we need to enter our CD key, which I will leave in the video description. Then we enter our name and our company, if you so choose, that is. And then we have a network adapter and a sound MIDI or capture card. So we select those and then click next. And now it's going to analyze our computer to see what hardware we need and what we have. This is how it detects what hardware we have and determines what drivers we need off of the installation media. Okay, so it has finished detecting my hardware. Now we are going to choose if we want to show a list of components that we can choose, or if we want to install the most common components. I'm just going to install the most common components because that is the easiest way to go. Then I'm going to say no to a startup disk. And now it's going to start copying files to my computer. Alright, Windows 95 is finished installing, and it's going to restart the computer and start installing drivers. But don't make the mistake I just did and actually remove your boot disk, because that can get pretty annoying. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, it's getting ready to run Windows 95 for the first time. And now it is setting up the hardware and any other plug-and-play devices that are hooked up to the computer. Or the virtual machine, however you want to put it, really. Alright, this is where we need to enter in that location for the cab files. So it's going to be C:/Windows/Options/Cabs/ then press enter. And now we're going to provide computer and workgroup names. So I'm just going to put Win95-VM. And for the workgroup, I'll just put workgroup. And I really don't need to put a computer description. And now it's going to copy all of the driver files from the cabs folder on the hard disk instead of the CD-ROM. Okay, now we're just setting up the various settings on Windows 95. For example, the control panel, DOS program settings, time zone, printer, etc., etc. Then once it finishes with this, it will reboot. And then if you have a printer to install, you can go ahead and go through this wizard, but if you do not, then just click cancel. Then click OK, and it's going to restart the computer. And then boot to the desktop. Then enter in the username and password. Confirm it. And now it is going to finalize the settings and hopefully log you in. Oh yeah. Now we're going to close, click VM, click install VMware Tools, and then instead of clicking the installer, because it is going to show that there's an illegal operation and won't install, we need to go into the disk and then open inst msia.exe. So, install VMware Tools again. Cancel. Okay, install MSIA. Maybe not. How about just VMware Tools? Okay, VMware Tools works. Then click Next. Complete. Click Next. And click Install. Now I was going to install VMware Tools. You are going to have to install the SVGA driver manually, though. Click Finish. Don't restart yet. And then click Properties, Settings, Advanced Properties, Change, Have Disk, Browse, and then we need to go to C, Program Files, VMware, VMware Tools, Drivers, Video. Then click OK. Not cancel. Click OK. C, Program Files, VMware, VMware Tools, Drivers, Video, and then OK. Then click OK again. Then click OK one more time, and it is going to install the SVGA drivers. And it's going to prompt you to restart. Then as you can see, by the change of color, the SVGA drivers have been installed. So let's log in and see if it'll automatically adjust the resolution. Chances are it won't because it's an SVGA driver, but I could be wrong. Alright. And as you can see, we have our SVGA. But our mouse driver is kind of crappy from how it looks. $1,600 by $1,200. That's too big. We are looking at something else. More along the lines of Super VGA. So obviously it's not going to do it automatically. You might have to do it manually and select the monitor you have or find a driver for it. But it's pretty easy to work around. And heck, you probably don't even have to specify a monitor. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and hope you have a great day.